Hi, my name is Dodo and I used to be a person checking a lot of Mario stuff during the year 2022. Mario has been one of my childhood stuff since when I was a kid. I remember playing fan games of it such as Mario Forever, Super Mario Bros. X and stuff that you may remember if you were part of the internet in its early days. During 2022, I became interested in ROM hacks of Mario games that I even played some of them for fun. This ranged from ones like Super Mario World to Super Mario 64. There were ROM hacks that I found cool which gives the original game a new look or even completely change the game and have its own story. However, I want to talk about a one ROM hack that was seemingly different from the others. It all started when I was on a website of ROM hacks for Super Mario 64 looking for a random one to try out of boredom. There were some cool, some silly and some acting, as a little improvement to the original game which is pretty much what the average user would expect for those hacks. I tried using the search bar to randomly type stuff for no reason and that's when I came to a hack simply titled as sm64.z64. There was no description, because the website doesn't have description for each ROM hack listed, so you had to try them out yourself having no idea on what they're about, unless you watched playthrough of these. I don't even remember what the website was anymore, as it's been a long time and I have moved on to other stuff since then. Regardless of the title, I decided to check it out to see what it was about. I downloaded the file required for patching, and after I patched it with the original ROM of the game, I opened up Project 64 emulator and selected the ROM file. At first I got black screen with nothing happening, so I tried to reset for a few times and it finally loaded. Instead of the opening featuring Nintendo text followed by the game logo with Mario's voice saying "It's a me, Mario," it cut straight to the title screen, which had noticeable differences from the original game. Instead of a third head Mario, there was a low-quality text saying the game's name. The music was almost different, sounding like those ones you would hear in prototypes of older games. Lastly, there was no flashing text saying "press start." Using my keyboard, I pressed enter to start the game. Unlike the original game, it cut straight to the game rather than taking me into file save screen first. The cutscene of Princess Peach's letter was completely skipped as well, making Mario being shown out of the pipe already. At first, it looked just like the original, but there was one major difference, and that there was no HUD at all, making it seem like as if I'm playing a very unfinished game. Almost all stuff like the amount of lives you have didn't show up. The only thing that was seemingly untouched from the original was the camera angle, but even then, the screen didn't display the current angle chosen. Lucky 2 didn't appear, and so I decided to enter into the castle, and when I made my way towards the castle, the part that plays Bowser's speech didn't happen. The room looked very empty alongside with the lack of music. There was only one door which had a faceless star on it. When I opened the door, I was taken to the room of the Bob-on battlefield which looked untouched. I decided to jump into the picture to start the level.